Hello everybody, Luke back once again, this time to break down everything we know about Dying Light 2. Now we first got to look at this game back at E3 2019. As with most games, the pandemic has pushed it back and now we're getting new details and some more information about the game leaked. This game has suffered some setbacks as developers have complained about management and the culture, the pandemic pushed it back, and other issues have popped up along the way. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the confirmed details and some of the more credible rumors that are out there. But first, if you're new here, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here as we grow this brand new gaming channel. We would appreciate your support to help hit 1,000 subscribers. All right, let's dive into it. The development of Dying Light 2 has been described as hell, according to the developers, as they say they announced the game too early and the game was, well, mechanically working, but far from perfect as the story was in early development still. The delays have come from a combination of trying to finish the game and from the pandemic. And that has left a lot of people wondering if the game is going to get canceled. And according to the developers, no, they are committed to bringing this game out and they will not be canceling it. So that's good news for fans. Now, the story and gameplay is very similar to the original, but just so much more. Of course, you got a little bit better graphics and that kind of stuff, but it actually adds a whole lot more to the way you can play it. Not only will you have a bigger map and more choices, but more ways to play the game. Now, the game will focus very heavily on choices once again. As you go throughout the game, you have multiple decisions to make, and depending on how you play the game will develop from there with a very deep branching storyline. You play a little bit more aggressive, maybe a more authoritarian group takes in command into the town. You play a little bit more relaxed or for yourself, other problems can come in and maybe some undesirables will start moving into your town. Now, if you make the wrong choice, you can undo them, but like with things in real life, it's easier to break something than it is to fix it. The developers say, well, some choices, not all, will be able to be undone. The problem with it is the fact that it's very hard to do that. So keep that in mind as you play through. This should offer a lot of replayability as you get chances to explore and try the game over and over again, find out all the different outcomes and options there. Now, if you remember all the options from the original game, the creators say they will offer about double the options this time. A lot more ways to craft, a lot more ways to play, a lot more things to do, which is really great. Not only are there more options, but the map is bigger too. In Dying Light 2, it will be about 4 times larger than the original and far more detailed. Even though it's larger, you're also going to have a lot more buildings, a lot more things to explore, and people to interact with. Now, this time the creators are adding in wall running, sliding, and a lot more climbing to the story, putting a lot more depth to the town and more, which should be a lot of fun. The game is being described as a modern Dark Ages, as civilization has fallen apart and more of a Dark Age type of survival and culture has arisen. Now, the main game will have about 20 hours of story play with about a total of 100 hours if you play through all the different sides and different areas and explore. One of the best features of the game will be returning, which is a day-night cycle. This brings new enemies out at night and a beautiful sunset-sunrise system, though they've been very limited in what they've been telling us about the day-night cycle. We'll have to kind of wait and see how that plays out and how exactly it will work. Now, the release date isn't confirmed at this moment. We do know 2021 is confirmed and that it will likely be late 2021, so keep that in mind. Originally was set for spring of 2020, but the storyline was reportedly the reason why it was set back. While the mechanics of the game were good, they were still working on fleshing out the story and wanted it to be a truly excellent storyline with it. Then the pandemic happened, which made team collaboration more and more difficult, and they pushed the game back again. Currently confirmed to be on the PC, PS4, and Xbox One. No word at this time on next-gen systems, but you can expect that will be happening in the future. We'll see, though. Is that part of the delay? I don't know. But let me know what you think. Were you a fan of Dying Light, the original game? Are you a fan of getting the second one? I actually did not play the first one. I am very excited to play the second one. But they've been supporting the first one even after they announced the sequel. Some DLC has come out and updates to the game. So it's really great to see game developers not abandoning the original game, even though we know the second game is already on its way. We'll have to keep a close eye on this, but I'm very excited to see this game come out and to take a look at what we'll be getting from it. If you're new here, do me a big favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. And hopefully we can help you learn something new about the world of gaming as we grow this brand new gaming channel. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. We'll be back with another video real soon.